guys. First. Why is that so small? Okay, guys, I'm on stream. I'm trying to get this situated real quick. Hey, what's up now? Okay. So, this is a video of why I quit Fortnite. Yeah. Hey, a sec. Okay.
Normal. Hi, normal. Maximum volume.
Okay. This is better. Now I just move my camera over here because freaking thing sucks. And okay. So the reason I quit Fortnite was there's this thing called soccer skins, and I don't really like them. So I always just every single time I played, I just had to get killed by a soccer skin, and I was like, come on, you're literally trash. So that really was like kind of annoying to just
Yeah, you said you are like Shroud.
Summit, bud. Because Summit doesn't like that. Summit, if you watch Summit, you would understand that, like, he, what's it called? He played it just because of the money. And he didn't think it was fun. He just played it for the money.
Potato.
Oh, okay. He just played it for the money, so I had to play it because, like, I was the only one actually playing it. Because there was no other games that people played. And that was like the big problem. Because I had games, but my friends on PS4, all they played was Fortnite. So I had to play that game, which really wasn't the best, because every time, like as soon as I got off, I was like, why do I have to keep on playing this game? And if you're like me, you would not like to play by yourself for multiple hours. So if that kept on going for about a year and a half, I would say. A year and a half, and that was just not good at all, because my mental health dropped a lot. So that's one of the main reasons that I stopped. And also, look at Fortnite. For example, you can say it's an amazing game, or you can say that it doesn't get updates and doesn't get actually good updates that fix things, they get updates that are breaking the game. Yeah, I'll read it. Okay. They're breaking the game. But from my friends that still play it, they say that the updates are trash. And there's one thing about Fortnite that really triggers me. If you look at the game, you'll see that, you know, Apex, as soon as that game got popular, they made a good update. But the reason they made a good update is because they knew their players wouldn't stay. So they had to make something to make their players come back. And the players come back, those players are the people that they're farming off of, the people that buy the skins. And they brought back rare skins to spike people's interest back up in the game. And to me, I was one of those people that they farmed off of. So, if you farm off someone for your whole life of playing something, then your players of the game will start realizing that they're getting played. They'll start realizing that. And they didn't do a good job to hide that they were trying to play us. At all. So, if you can catch on to those hints, then you will understand. You'll understand a lot of things about the game. That the game isn't really a good game. Like, there needs to be more variety in guns. That's one problem. They need to stop breaking the game, because I think that the RPGs having multiple rockets in them were amazing. It was a good thing to have in the game. But I think that you're just breaking multiple things over and over again. With the pump, how many times did you nerf it? So many times, and the buffs that it got were horrible. The buffs didn't even work that good. They were trash. To me, that's kind of stupid, because you're making the gun completely useless at that point. So, you might say, but the game, you can still have fun while playing it. I understand you can still have fun playing it, but do you really want to play a game that drags you in because of constant updates? But I understand that they have constant updates every week, but you get to the point where you realize the constant updates aren't updates. They're just trying to break it. They're trying to fix one thing, but then they break through 13 more things. They break 13 more things in the process of fixing one thing. Like, the patch about the ballers, changing the health from 300 to 200. What is that going to matter? People are still going to be rolling in them late game. If they're rolling in the late game, change the health to a lot less. And this moment that arena mode came out, I knew I should stop, because right there, arena mode. People are gonna get annoyed. Like, their streamers, they're not gonna be waiting in a queue for like a couple hours because they have a bunch of points. They're not gonna be doing that. What they're gonna be doing is they're gonna go back to pubs, and then those people in pubs, the people that are casual, are gonna are gonna have to go back to the same process. Fortnite's gonna have to go back to the same process of dealing with the hardcore players in pub. And that doesn't make it good for casuals. And if you look, there's a lot of streamers now trying to leave after the World Cup. I don't blame them. They're literally trying to quit their Fortnite career. And I think that's a smart decision off of them. Because the only reason they're playing it is because of the money. And if there's not so many creators out there, Fortnite wasn't a popular game. What made it popular was the creators on the game. So, just really stupid how they did that. And them vaulting certain guns. I understand you can vault, like, the SMG. Not the SMG, the LMG. I understand that because it was really spammy. But the double barrel, I don't understand that one because there's such a lack of shotguns, and to fact, there was 4 in the game, I think, at the same time. The tac, the pump, the heavy, and the double. Yeah, 4. That made a good variety in the shotguns. But now that they took out the double and the heavy, oh yeah, the only thing that you can use in late game is the pump, because no one's going to be using the tac. Even though tac is godly and way too underrated. One thing that I really disliked about one patch, I think it was, Season 6, just welcoming Season 6. They took out tactical SMG. Super underrated. And I don't understand who was complaining about it. Who's complaining about it? There wasn't that many big streamers complaining about it. There was not a lot of people complaining about it. The only people complaining about it was the people that couldn't hit their shots with the pump. So, and also the other SMG, the just regular sub. Why did we have to take out the tac for that one? Like, the point of it? Excuse me? What was the point of it? I understand that they need to take out something that's a little overpowered, but that was their fault. They should have never vaulted any SMG. Because if they kept in the tactical SMG, guess what? If they didn't take it out, they could have done is kept in double pump, just made it a little bit slower, the tiniest bit, and then it will be compared against the double pump, the tactical SMG, to compared against the double pump. Right there. Perfect balance between the two. Because Fortnite, when they took out double pump, they're like, you know what we want? We need variety in our loadouts. What was the variety? Just metas. What happened to the deagle? Pump to deagle. That was literally the only thing going around in that time. So, a lot of streamers got mad at that. I can understand their point. But if Fortnite wants more variety, you have to stop taking away the metas. Why are we gonna take away something that gives it more variety? Do you understand? Why should we have to take out a meta when you're literally saying, find new metas? We found a new meta. And then when Apex became good, they're like, you know what? We're taking out the Eagles, even though that was a meta. And that's another type of variety, because we had the pump to deagle and we had the pump to SMG. We didn't have double pump anymore. What did you want from us? We had to do something about it. And if you're not giving us that help to give us more variety with more guns that actually are good behind your shotgun, then what are we gonna do? Okay? It's honestly stupid how they think they're running their game. Go back on DK. He literally said he will quit streaming to make Fortnite better. Because when they listen to the community, they listen to the community well. They fixed 3 things. Guess what? After they fix the 3 things, another 15 things are broken. So there's always constant things breaking. And what they should do, going back onto the baller point, with changing the health,
I'm sorry about
I think they should just disable them for the World Cup. Like a lot of streamers are saying also. Disabling them for the World Cup would be a lot better for the game. If they actually listen to the community. But they don't. They don't listen to the community. I know I'm just going on a rant, but it has to be done. So if they're just gonna keep on doing this, where they don't listen to the community, they listen to the community. There's that one person that listens to the community and then tells it to the person. It's like a little worker there at Epic, and then tells it to like the head of Epic, and they're like, okay, well, we'll do something about it. But the slightest change doesn't do anything. I mean, it's better. Aiden and I forgot what his name is, but Aiden and another person were saying, what's the other person's name? I forgot. But the other person was saying a slight change doesn't really make a difference. But Ghost Eden said on Twitter that he said just it's a change, and that's a step in the right direction. But you should start listening more. Slight changes aren't gonna fix the game completely. You understand? Like what are we supposed to do? Have you seen clips of people in Ballers the whole late game? And they're getting free wins. I feel like that's honestly stupid. Pointless. And they're also supposedly making planes are coming back. Are you stupid? Are you literally stupid? You took them out because people are complaining, and now more people are gonna complain. Are you mentally ill? How? How is that gonna help? This is why Epic should probably start listening to their community. Are you retarded? How? How do you just go from, we're gonna take him out, guys, it's okay, to, we're bringing him back out for Season 8. Not for Season 8, for Week 8. If you read, there is leaks about them coming back. So, nice one. Nice one, guys. You brought it back. You said people were complaining about it, but you guys are just the smartest
I
little
don't have
fireflies.
many games to switch, but I want Division 2.
Who was that? Yeah, switch. Guys, save up for Division 2 and just boom, delete Fortnite. Have you heard the leaks about the planes coming back? It's coming back for a Week 8 challenge. What's the point? You took them out, but you're bringing them back in. You're going 1 step forward, going 3 steps back now. I used to say you're going 1 step forward, but 3 steps back. But now you're going 3 steps backwards. You're not making an improvement at all. Just amazes me how stupid you can be on a certain concept. Concept, yeah, nice one. Concept. It amazes me. How do you go from being the biggest game to having all the pro streamers against you? Every single one. How do you go from that? That's... How? I don't get that. I honestly do not get that. How do you do that? That's like never heard of. Where you can actually do that. It's not normal to have that in the game. How? How? I'm still like, how? I don't understand it. You can do everything, but Epic is just gonna do something bad with the game. Another concept is that, what's it called? Is that there's other games that you can play. If you watch TSM Slappy, you'll see that Slappy's playing Crunker. That's one game that you can get. Crunker right there. It's actually doesn't have a bad game in it. Like, it's actually a pretty decent game. It may be like Pixel Gun, but at least it's a step up from Fortnite. And also, one thing that really made me aggravated when I did play is, god dang, the bloom! You understand RNG, but not every single gun in the game has to be where you're 3 feet in front of them. Not even an inch in front of them, and my blind grandma can shoot them. In other games. But this game thinks that if you're 1 inch away and a perfect person with 20/20 vision can't even touch him. The game thinks, oh no, that'll be too OP. Too overpowered, obviously. How? You're literally, you can be shooting someone from behind and you literally cannot hit them because of the RNG on the balloon. The RNG is way too high for that. It doesn't make sense to me. How can you have that much where you can't hit the person in front of you? That doesn't make sense. You're so... How? Just explain to me, stream. Explain to me. Explain to me. Explain to me. I need to somehow grasp this concept of how you can stand an inch away from them and you shoot 10 bullets and only 5 hit. How does that make sense?
Explain what I was playing COD.
Huh? But
Oh.
I don't understand what you just said. I don't understand that comment. But, dude, Epic. I understand you're trying to make a better game. I understand that completely. You're like, okay, we're making these patches to do this. But I'm still amazed on the variety. On the variety concept. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add it where there's gonna be more variety in the game by taking out the double pump. If you just kept on adding the guns in to go behind your shotgun, it would be perfectly fine. But you always decide to break it. You decide to do something bad and then do something good. Like, this is what I'm saying. How to explain this? How about, like, there's a patch, take out the double pump. But and then the next patch is here. So there's double pump. Next patch is take out the double pump. And then the next patch, they're adding in a gun to go behind the shotgun. that could be the same amount of damage as a pump. How does that make any sense? You can just leave the double pump in and you get more variety right there. Do you understand me, stream? It's not normal
Hey, I'm going, man.
to
Before you take
have this type of RNG. And I don't know, man. It's just leading me into the direction of just why, you know. I know I'm like jumping around, but there's so many things I gotta say. But what I want you to look at is pro streamers are a great example. They're literally threatening to quit the game because it is boring. It is boring. Like, there's this one glitch, I don't know if it's still in the game, where your floors can be levitating and they're in the middle of your builds. If you understand what I'm saying, you'll get what I'm saying. But that one thing, you could literally just cuck yourself in a build battle and it's not your fault. I understand, it's a bug. But really? If it happens that often where I get it multiple times in a day in pubs, you've gotta have something wrong. Do I get copyright strike for getting music and playing? But I don't get it. They try and do things and it doesn't work out. I don't get it. I don't get it. If any of you part of stream understands what I am talking about, please, like, express it. Try and get people to learn that Fortnite, it's going downhill. But go to Summer 1G, plain Sea of Thieves.
Life hack: if you want to find the name of a song, play it on stream, and when you get striked you will know.
Yeah. But here, the one thing is, when Summit played Fortnite, the only way Summit could play Fortnite, the only reason Summit played Fortnite was because of the views that he got. And that's because that's his job. He has to make money that way. So he had to play it because that's literally all the fangirls are like, oh my god, yeah, Fortnite, we love Fortnite. But Summit, what he did was he literally stopped and he thought about it. He was like, he took a long break, and I think that was the best, for the best. Because
Yo, Nico, wanna hop into a Discord call?
okay. Okay, wait, I'm gonna hop into a Discord real quick. But it's just to the point where you can't do anything. Huh. Are you in Toxic Russians? What are you in? Okay, join call. Okay. No, can you hear me? What? Okay. What? Okay, good. So, another thing. What? Guys, stream in a sec real quick. I'm trying to. Okay, that's. Hold on. Well, hopefully the camera position right there is a little bit better stream, so that I can see the mini map right now. But there's really one thing that you need to think about. Summit. His mental health is really bad because of Fortnite. Okay? So he took a long break, and when he came back he started playing Sea of Thieves. And he was getting less viewers, but he realized it makes him happy and he needs to do that because it makes him happy, and Fortnite does not make him happy, so he didn't care. He did not care at all, one bit. So he kept on doing it, and he started getting his viewers back up. And when he got his viewers back up, they started realizing, wow, he's having a blast playing Sea of Thieves. So they just let him be. They literally just let him be and play Sea of Thieves. And another thing is, when there's a new BR, Battle Royale, Summit is not going to go to it. So don't go to his channel for a new BR, because he has said it. Fortnite has changed him. He does not want to play any more BRs because of Fortnite. So I don't know what to tell you. They just literally got rid of one big streamer. One pretty big. So yeah, it's just kind of stupid how they do so much, but they try and like please their players by giving them early access to like the Molten skins. Sick. DK. Look at him. He literally wants to quit streaming to help the game. Accept that offer. He is going to help the game. He literally wants to join the area that tells him that he wants to join like the area of Epic where it's the communication and like the actually finding things and helping the community. So if he can do that, and because he has such a like wide fan base, he will get people back on the game. Summit does not want to watch the game die. So he does not want to watch the game die, so he's trying to help the game a lot. He literally said, I will quit streaming to help Fortnite. The Epic, you have to pick up on streamer things. He is literally, I would say, massive, bigger than Summit, a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger than Summit. But he is helping the game. He is trying to help the game. He does not want to watch the game die. The two are letting him watch the game die. And also Epic, fix things called stream snipers, okay? Fix them. They're not gonna help us. Because when we get the reporting system, what we need to have is not big streamers the only people that can get someone banned. We need to have other people that can get people banned. Because literally, Ninja, remember Troy, TC Troy? How did he get him banned? The big streamers! Even though other smaller streamers were experiencing him, but they couldn't get anything done. Because Epic doesn't listen to anybody except for Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Courage, Scissors, and other people. Yeah. The person literally admitted on their stream admitted to, like, what is it called? Stream sniping. They admitted it. What did it take you so long? And another thing, wait for the emo. He just did a dance. That's all he did. Okay? He may say, oh my god, this person's such a big person. I just killed him. How do you know it's a stream sniper? He maybe just was surprised that he killed you. Okay? Why do we get that? Oh, wait for the emote, wait for the emote. That doesn't mean anything. Soccer skins. We don't report them because we know they're not stream sniping, but they do emotes on us. They do take the L and stuff.
All fixed. Serious stopping power.
So,
right there.
explain that, Epic. Explain that. They may be surprised.
That's gonna be like a whole new car.
They may be surprised that they killed you. That may be the only thing. Maybe the only thing. That's not what I get from Fortnite. Now, only thing I see is the only people getting banned is, of course, you guessed it, the people that are the big supporters of Fortnite. And the reason they're on them is because they know that's the only way they can get money. It's literally the only way. Because if they can actually, if they're listening to those big streamers, then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this person's listening. They're listening to, like Ninja. He's gonna be like, they're listening to us. So, well, let's probably stay on the game because they're starting to realize. They're not starting to realize anything though. They're not. And you can look at everything. They are not listening to us at all. Look at us. We're literally guinea pigs for Fortnite. A multi-billion-dollar game. And you can't get a solid amount of decent programmers? You can't get decent programmers. Are you kidding me right now? Where they can actually fix things and not break 15 others? It doesn't make sense.
Nico, you left the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dead. Oh, I know what happened. But Fortnite, pay attention to the people that are there. Pay attention. We are crying for help over here, trying to do something about it. But you're just blowing us off. And it's okay. It's not. It really isn't. You're just not accepting anything that we do anymore. Everything that we do just goes to show. All of our cries for help to actually do something with the game, they're just like, oh, Ninja didn't say it, so we're not gonna do it, you know? If Ninja doesn't says it, we can't do it. If Ninja doesn't says it, what that means is that he's fine with the meta, okay? But oh, the whole community isn't, okay? It's just Okay? Understand.
Oh my!
Understand that you're not,
Jesus Christ! You open
that
your damn
Ninja
eyes!
isn't the only person playing the game, okay? Yes. Right there. My friend that I'm in Discord with right now, he literally just said they listen to only the big names and not the community. You guys in the chat cannot tell me that they don't listen to only the big names.
There, that looks better.
What? God, it's just getting to the point where it's like, how much worse can you make the game? You've already made it a lot
We
worse
need to
already.
kill the road, but not all
It's
of it.
it's a time bomb. It's literally a time bomb. It is. You can say otherwise, but it's a time bomb. Everything happening in Fortnite is all going to explode at a certain point.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's all just gonna go downhill, and they're gonna try and do another big patch, like the when Apex was in the game. This one's not gonna work because people have caught on to their tricks. It's not gonna work anymore. It really isn't. And excuse me? Epic thinks they have the right over all of us.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
But they really don't understand that we're the people playing the game. They're not. We're the people that can leave. It can start a mass problem for Epic that we are leaving one by one by one, and it will just keep on getting bigger. All the big names, they're gonna start leaving, and then those people following the big names, oh, you wanna know what's gonna happen? They're gonna play the game that the big name is playing. Okay? Literally. Fortnite, if you have the community run the game for you, if we get the community right now, you have a multi-billion-dollar game, okay? But if the community right now steps up and says we will help the game, if we just the community by ourselves, we will probably be able to do everything. We'll probably be able to do everything, honestly. If we get good programmers to do the updates, if we get just the community and think of ideas to do, and not to take away these things, double pump. That's one amazing thing. And people that can't handle the double pump and don't know how to actually kill a person with a double pump, those are the people that they're listening to. Ninja. So, just because he couldn't kill people that were good at using that meta. And the one thing I really hate about streamers now is that when the double pumps got taken out, they said more variety. We created a variety. Deagle to pump. Guess what? They're like, you know what? We don't really like the Deagle. It's getting really annoying. But you were the ones complaining about the double pump, and now you're the ones complaining about the Deagle. So you guys need to shut up. Okay? You have no authority in this conversation. We're literally the people that have to play with your styles of liking the game. Because guess what? You have a Twitch channel that blew up. Whoa. Aren't you just the best in the game now? You get listened to. because you have a Twitch channel that blew up. And all those people that left, I want to give a shout out to Optimus. Search that YouTube channel up. He quit. Okay, that's one person that quit, and he goes into a lot of detail. And oh, and another thing, the burst. There's one person in my friend group that does not like the burst, and my thoughts on the burst were it was a completely fine gun, completely fine, because we had the AR. Okay, the burst had bad damage drop off. I love the burst though. Okay, and you had to take that out. But the thing is with the community, they never use the burst in the right way. They tried spamming it and using it like an AR. Where you're just like, if you're in close combat, you're just trying to shoot, just hold down your R2 button and spray and pray. But how you use the burst is precision accuracy. And people don't know how to do that. So what that leads to is people getting mad over something they don't know how to use. When then Ninja's like, because of Ninja, have you seen what he does with the AR? Close combat. Just spams it, okay? He doesn't try and go for precision shots. With the burst, back then, he used it like an AR. Spamming it. Burst is a precision gun. You can't just spam it. FAMAS, they did it was because there was not a epic or legendary burst. But Fortnite, you add something that adds more variety, okay? Cool. That's a good thing to have in the game for the weapons. You decide to take it out. You literally decide to take it out. And then you take out its little brother, the burst. What? I don't get it.
Christ alive!
You literally are not doing anything at this point. You decide to take out the burst, and guess what? Now we're stuck to using the AR or SCAR. And I really loved the burst.
Fuck off!
If you go back into my old streams, I loved the burst. I would like it in the game again. And also what I would like is for the game to actually listen to the smaller people that don't have big Twitch channels. And that would be honestly a solid.
That was just what I needed.
That would be a solid. You're not gonna lose from that. Am I still in the Discord no way? Hopefully I am. Okay. But there's a couple friends that I have that's really annoying because they don't know how to use the burst. And they got really annoyed. They don't know how to defeat the attack SMG. They got really annoyed. And those are the people like, okay, you know, screw you. You know, you used that gun because it was spammy. No, I used it before the buffs and before the nerfs. Okay? You have no room to talk. That's the one main thing that someone cannot take away from you. That you're actually probably better than them with that gun, and they're mad that you are, so when you're 1v1ing, they ban you from that gun. From using that gun. Or in that certain meta. Okay? And at certain points I understand. Oh! Guns are too spammy.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, the testicles on this one.
Hey, shit.
Look at that.
I'm ugly, man.
Look at that.
Shit.
You looking at me?
I'm ugly and small.
Look. Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, actually.
Yeah.
Who says you ugly?
You got freaking testicles.
You do? And who are you? Shit, I'm the annoying voice in your head. Oh, okay. That's that dude.
Hola.
Leave me alone, man.
I think I've got to the point where I'm... You're covered! No! Silent! Let me see those hands! You're dead!
Hold up.
Moron!
So, I was talking about it. How you have to add more variety to the guns. And people get banned for using what they like. And the only reason most of the time you don't get what you want is because, and you're asking, why don't I get to use this gun? You wanna know why? It's because before, you didn't let me use the gun that I want. But then I got bought it. Okay? So there's certain people that I said couldn't use the junk gun, and they said I couldn't use the TAC SMG. You know who you are. So, and the one thing that people need to start learning is to actually, if you really care about a gun, you would understand. TAC SMG. I was there. Why? Why did you have to buff it? And now everyone was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You can say that all you want. And then they got on and they said, this is my favorite gun. So, the TAC SMG was my favorite gun before the nerf. Not a lot of people can say that. I feel like less than 1,000 people can say that. Less than 150, probably. Because that would never happen. No one would ever say that. Not ever. It was my favorite gun before the buff. Guarantee you. There's this much of a majority that actually does. Out of, I don't know how many people play. Take the whole gun out of the game. No chance of getting it back. I think that's all I have to rant about. No. Go check out Optimus. Search up Optimus. He's going to tell you that a lot more reasons probably, but it's just not the way that it should be. You're gonna have to fix your game, Fortnite. You're losing people. A lot of people. World Cup. After the World Cup, Fortnite, you're a dead man's game. You're literally a dead man's game. Okay? And Fortnite's gonna be asking why. Look at the quit videos. Okay, peace out, stream.